Howdy, church. Thanks so much for dialing in again to our Five for Faith devotion series. Hopefully they've been an encouragement to you. We've really enjoyed doing them, so we'll continue to do them Monday through Fridays. And certainly you can get an archive of the old ones we've done at our website anytime. Today I want to talk about the essentials of our faith. We've heard this word essential quite often during this pandemic, but what are those things that are important to us? Those things that we got to have as a Christian. And this is going to be a spoiler alert. These are going to be easy things that most of us are doing, but my hope is that perhaps it'll be a shot in the arm to us. I know it's good for me to kind of check that gauge as to what I'm doing in my daily disciplines. I watched a movie recently called Hoosiers. You may remember that 1980s movie about a basketball coach who got a second chance at coaching. It may be a movie to consider watching during this time. We're all consuming lots of media, and this is a good one. But it's always tricky to kind of recommend a movie, but it's a slice of Americana, and again, a story of someone who gets a second chance. Well, anyways, it's about a Coach Norman, who again is able to coach basketball once again after a checkered past. He goes into a small town and gives a boost to this small basketball community and rallies the whole town around it all the way to a state championship. Needless to say, Coach Norman in his past did some things that were not as conventional as other coaches, but one of the things he did was focus on the fundamentals, and you'll hear that throughout the film. The things that we do time and time and time again. And recently I was playing this game, Cornhole. You may have played this game. And whoever came up with it is the simplest thing. You cut a hole in a piece of plywood and you stand 20 feet away from your opponent. And the whole goal is to throw it in the hole. I'm sure you've played this before. Well, we're playing this the other day, and I haven't played it for a while. Man, it's difficult. You're supposed to make it on the board to get a point or throw it in the hole to get more points, and it's hard. But the thing I realized, young and old, if you do it over and over and over again, you can get pretty good at it. This thought of muscle memory. Folks, this is exactly what we need in our faith, is spiritual muscle memory. Doing the same things over and over again. You know, through the years I've enjoyed coaching our boys through soccer and baseball and basketball. The two I like the most probably is baseball and basketball. And with these two, you can kind of, for example, just tweak somebody's swing and make them so much better of a player and have them do that thing over and over again. Or giving somebody some techniques on shooting basics. Or even in soccer to show them how to properly set up and play better defense. And you know, that kind of gives the examples of how we all need to be prepared before we go into battle, or prepared before we play a game. The great Larry Bird, and who I despised as a kid growing up, I was a big Laker fan, and Larry Bird was better than other people, not because he was physically better, but because he trained better. He knew what he needed to do to make himself a better player. And one of the things he did every game was prepare beforehand. He would come to the gym before anybody else. In fact, 3 hours before each game. The first thing he would do would be to jog. He would run around, usually inside the stadium. And the next thing he would do would be to shoot. And he would shoot. Hundreds and hundreds of shots, free throws, layups, and other shots. And people noticed, Larry, you don't get tired. Why do you not get tired? And it all came down to his preparedness. He said, I don't feel tired because of my time I spend getting ready. Folks, what would this look like in terms of our faith? Creating or continuing habits that are foundational to what we do on a daily basis. Well, here's just a few that I came up with, and you certainly can add to the list. Praying throughout your day. Daily reading your Bible. Daily having a memory verse in your head and your heart. Daily listening to positive music and videos and the social media that we consume. Daily being with friends who are going to encourage us and grow us up in the faith and share our values. Folks, we all need disciplines in our lives. We all need to be a counter-culture kind of a Christian as we walk through our daily lives. But let's all grow during these times of isolation and times of considering what essential is. Making these things habits that will last, these disciplines that we need, these foundations, these fundamentals of our faith as we move forward. Thanks so much for watching.